Hey there, my name is Zach Calhoun. Welcome to the High Ticket Recurring Revenue video series. In this video series, we're going to show you step by step how you can sell high ticket recurring revenue services for your agency or for your business. I'm very excited today because we are also launching a brand new tool to help you achieve this goal. So watch the video series, learn something new, and go apply it today and make more money in your local marketing context. Let's get started. Hey, what's up, guys? Zach Calhoun here. Hope you're having a wonderful day. This is our continuation of the high ticket recurring revenue series. This is video 5. I think I made enough, but after this video, I'm going to start showing you some tools. But this video is going to be showing you a very powerful and a very well-known service. But before we do that, hold on a second. Let me go back to do some quick review. We've talked about reputation management, what that is, social media management as a service, or social media planning. We talked about lead generation as a service. I should probably label this. And then we talked about what it looks like to sell agency services based on your previous experience. So we're actually going to be talking today about SEO, local SEO. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. All right, let's do that. Let's scroll up to the top here. Let's keep our note flow going here. Okay, local SEO. Now, this is actually a good training for anybody who has a website at all. Anybody who has any kind of business in a local context, you want to have some local SEO going. There's lots of resources out there to help you and some pointers and some tips and some basic stuff. But what I'm going to show you today is like a crash course on local SEO for your own business. And then you can offer this as a service very easily once you know some of the high level stuff, because most people basically know nothing. Okay, it's just like this, just the reality. Okay, I'm not Mr. Know-it-all myself. And keep in mind, local SEO versus like global SEO are two totally different animals. Local SEO means I'm trying to rank locally, like in a zip code, in a city, in an area, very, very small competition. And like global SEO is like I'm trying to rank for a keyword. It's very, very difficult to do that. Okay, so let's not even talk about global SEO. Let's just worry about how to get your website ranked locally. Okay. Now there's a couple free tools I'm going to talk about here as well to get started that everyone should know. So there's the Google Keyword Planner. And the goal of this tool is actually that you spend money on Google Ads, but it can give you some idea, some sense of what keywords folks are searching for. A good example would be, let's say let's say your client's an RV park. Okay. RV park, and maybe they're in, I don't know, Beaumont, Texas. Okay, I'm just thinking about a town nearby Houston. Okay, so they're not in Houston, they're in Beaumont. Okay, cool, that's good to know. They're in RV park. What do people search? You can type in literally RV park, and like what's going to happen is it'll give you a bunch of outputs, a bunch of search outputs, and certain indexes basically too of what people are searching. And you can even take like what people search on the Google Keyword Planner tool, and you could figure out like even from the whole U.S. You can extrapolate down and say, okay, people are searching this, all over the country. Maybe I don't have to have a location-based search to like really want to go after certain keywords. Okay, so keep that in mind. So first thing you have to do is you have to pick some keywords, right? Before you have a website figured out, you got to pick which keywords you're going to go after. That's the very first thing. So what you'll notice, like for a great example of RV parks is a good example. RV parks near me is a very common search. A lot of folks pick near me, like what's nearby, what's close by, what's nearby, right? Two different keywords, by the way, nearby and close by, close to me. Or it could be, let me show you some examples. I'm just going to keep this little theme going. RV park is one keyword, right? That's probably the most searched one. RV, RV parks near me. And then I can go to RV parks that's like, I said Beaumont. I don't know how to even spell Beaumont right now. I'm just going to like type in a word, whatever, Beaumont. And it could be a surrounding city. Maybe it's RV parks, Texas, or RV park. I'm trying to think. I'm talking like an RV park owner. RV park Galveston, maybe. Okay, so maybe it's or in the county, right? So into RV park. Maybe they're in Harris County. Okay, so I'm missing Houston, so I'm thinking about those type of things. Or a nearby city. Okay, so you can see kind of quickly how you can take a base keyword and just like turn it into a bunch of stuff, right? Keep in mind, like Texas or Beaumont, you can turn this keyword into not just Beaumont, but also it can be RV Parks Beaumont TX or RV Parks Beaumont Texas, the full word, okay? Or just RV campgrounds. Like, what's the other alternative thing? Or long-term RV park. I look at this long-term RV park, or maybe it's a long-term RV. Gosh, I'm about to leave everything accidentally. It could be. So here I'm spitballing here, but I think you get the picture. Long-term RV park with washer and dryer. Okay, just think out loud. All right, now. And you could say with certain hookups. So you figure this stuff out by interviewing your customer. Hey, what are some keywords you want to rank for? What's important to their customers? What are they asking about when they call in? What questions do they ask? Write all that stuff down. Okay, and then you have some baseline base to go off of. Okay, how close are you to Houston? What far is the drive? Where's the closest grocery store, et cetera, stuff like that. So just keep that in mind as you're kind of collecting your keyword database. Okay, now check this out. This is a kind of a really good starting point. Actually, I kind of like this. I like where this is going already. So this will represent the homepage of the website. Okay, now you may be thinking, Zach, I don't want to build websites. I don't do this, bro. Listen to me here, dude. You need to have some local SEO presence. Okay, if you don't, you're going to get crushed, or you're always going to be get expensive leads. Essentially, just having one web page up, like, what's the point? Let's build it out some. Okay, so a couple things you need to actually do. One of those things is you need to have a GMB, so a Google My Business page. This will connect your website to your Google My Business to Google Maps, essentially. Okay, so people can find you there. It's a big deal. And the more ratings you have, the better. So ask your girlfriend to give you a rating, your mom to give you a rating, your aunt to give you a rating. Just get a bunch of 5-star reviews, the best you possibly can. Okay. Then when you have your website built, it's going to have some name. Okay. It's going to start off with like whatever you named it. So let me just show you an example. Okay. We're going to call it name.com. Okay. So that's the name of your website. Okay. You probably have less control of that because there's only so many domain names. But then what you're going to do as a savvy local SEO business owner and as one for a service, you're going to pick your target keywords and you're going to put it in the URL string. Okay, so it's going to be, in this case, RV Park. And it's the next page will be, I'm just going to actually separate these out just to clarify a point here. Okay, and move my face up as well. RV Park Beaumont. I don't even know how to spell it. It's fine, doesn't matter. My point is, this is now what you're telling Google is this is what this page is about. So if someone searches those three things, this is what this page is about. It's going to help them. Okay. Now on the page, what do you put? Okay. So I'm going to actually move some of this up just to show you. This is kind of your checklist. Okay. What you're going to also place there is you're going to place in a header code call it H1 tag. Okay. H1. No coder. Just listen up. And in the H1 tag, you're going to have it match the keyword target exactly. So in this case, it's RV Park Beaumont. It will literally just say that. That's all it will say. Just one thing. Okay. And then you're going to have some H2 and H3 tags of the same thing. Okay. You following me here? As you go down the page, you're going to want to have stuff in the H2 and H3 tab that represents it. So are you looking for RV Park in Beaumont, Texas? Okay, we are the best. People turn best RV park. Add to my list. Best RV park in Beaumont. In Beaumont, are we the best? These are headlines. Okay, these are headlines. Gosh, excuse me. These are H1, H2, H3. So basically, you can add those in your website, and what it's doing is it's telling Google this is what this is about. Okay, this is all relevant information to the search person. Okay, because basically picture Google as this all-seeing, all-knowing eye that can see into everything. Okay, this is how you're going to build the page. Okay, and then when you have these in place, you're going to also place in the paragraph text below something descriptive, helpful, and it's going to also somewhere include the exact match keyword. Okay, so find a way to make it make sense. If you want to use AI, use AI. It's fine. I don't care. Because you're in a local SEO. This is local SEO, baby. It don't matter if you use AI. Okay, just use it. Same thing for down here. Same thing for down here. You're gonna have something that is going to be matching the header to tag, and then what you're gonna do. So this is very basic SEO. But this is like super helpful. You'd be surprised. Okay, this is this page right here. So we're gonna actually draw a circle around this. This represents one page. Okay, we're gonna build this page, and then we are going to make sure that our home page links to this page. And then we're gonna have to make sure the paragraph text has some links to other pages on the page. Okay, a couple, 2 or 3 links. It has to be a bunch. It's a couple. It's called interlinking. Okay, interlinking. I'll put I out. Interlinking. Okay, so simple stuff here. Okay, I'm not reinventing the wheel. Then you're gonna make sure you go over to another free resource, which would be helpful to you. Google search. This is where you can submit your pages. So look up how to do it. You do literally just copy and paste the URL. So as you make this page and you interlink it, and it looks pretty good, and then you can add some anchor text to the images as well. Anchor text is just like what the image is about. Very, very simple. Every website builder has this. Add some anchor text. You add to the Google Search Console. You submit it here, and now it eventually will be indexed. It will exist on Google, and Google will tell you what pages are indexed and what aren't. And you can also submit a sitemap there. Sitemap.xml, typically very simple. You can just Google how to do this. Submit a sitemap. It's very easy. Okay, it's probably even a part of your to-do list that you've been looking up how to rank something, how to make a website. Okay, now this is one page. This is like one keyword you're actually going after. Okay, and also, let's not forget, because I'm here, I don't want to forget it. Don't forget to have your page title the exact match. I'm putting it like this, exact match keyword, because that's just like a replacement. Like place whatever you want in there. Okay. Also, you want to have a meta description there. And you might have, based on your website builder, other descriptions as well too. But this is like kind of the basics. Okay. And you want to also, inside your meta description, it just says, hey, it just tells people, what is this page about, bro? Like, what is this about? You can literally have ChatGPT write this for you if you want to. Use AI to write, I don't care, but you got to have something there. Okay. Keep it short and sweet. Don't keyword stuff. Keyword stuffing means just add no keyword over again. Don't do that. 2-3 times on the page, and that's it. Okay. Now this specific page, if it's long enough, 300, 400 words at least, 1,200 words is even better. This will at least get some love on Google. Okay. You want to make sure you submit it, and you want to make sure that if there's anything else that you can think of or do to make it better, nice images, add a video, time on page, super helpful, add a virtual tour of the space that folks are looking around for a long time. It tells Google, time on page, big deal, that they're in the right place. So if they do search RV Park Beaumont and they do click on your listing, hit your website, and they do sit around there for a long time and they have a good experience, you're going to get ranked higher. This is how the AI works. Okay. But keep in mind, this is just for one page. Okay. So you built this one page out, duplicate this page, and you can hide it from navigation. You don't have to show people what on the main homepage, this specific page every time. Duplicate it and go after your next keyword. Real simple. Okay. Long-term RV park with washer and dryer, RV parks, Texas, etc. So you can build all these out, and you can duplicate them, and all you do is remove and replace the URL string, the H1, H2 tags, the descriptive text in the paragraphs, make sure it's linked somewhere, make sure the page title exists, and add a meta description, and that's it. And it's actually quite simple to do, okay? And the more of these pages you have, the more relevancy that you're going to get, and the more index pages you're going to have on Google, and that's super, super helpful. And overall, this is a very simple strategy, because your GMB page is going to also, if you're smart, your GMB will have all these keywords in already. Whatever you can fit in there, you're going to put in there. And they change the GMB over time. I totally get that. I'm talking about Google My Business. But this is how you have a basic local SEO strategy. Okay. Time on page matters. Relevancy matters. Page quantity and quality of content does matter. All those things matter. But you can do those things very easily. Now, let's talk about fulfillment here for a second. Okay. Oh, and before we do, there's one last thing I haven't talked about yet. Okay. It's called backlinks. Okay. Backlinking. BL. So I have internal linking, then we have backlinking. And those services that exist, they're totally legit, like Yext, etc. Well, they will index your page, so all kinds of stuff all over the internet, and basically you'll just be listed everywhere. So restaurants can get listed on every single listing site that exists in that local context, which is super helpful. Basically, it's like a super listing backlinking service. When you have services like Yext or other ones, etc., when you have those up there on the internet, it gives you like 30 to 50 super relevant. I should not even recall the number. I'll give you a bunch of backlinks. Now, beware here. If your phone number that you submit is like your cell phone number, you're gonna get calls like forever. People like leads asking for your services. I know a story where someone used their cell phone and they decided to change their business or just not do it anymore, and they still get calls all the time, and it's really funny. It's like marketing working too well. So be mindful of that. But when you have backlinks over time, it's super helpful to Google. It tells Google, hey, this people actually do link to this site. It does exist. It's worth ranking. Okay. So this may take a little bit of time, obviously, to do, but what you can also do is you can charge for this service. I just kind of gave you a quick like rundown of what local SEO looks like, and how to even get your pages indexed. Most folks, if not everybody, has no idea how to do this at all. Okay. And you can always ask me questions about this or ask our team if you need more help with something like this. What can you charge for this? Okay. Now, notice I have a lot of keywords here, and this is like one page with a lot of something to do. Basically, what you can do is you can have so you can want to make your base content. Maybe it's a $3,000 setup, okay, to get this content basically set up and optimized correctly. And you can check optimization like with tools to the nth degree, like SEMrush, Ahrefs, Ahrefs. There's all kinds of local SEO tools, and I'll let you look some up. But what I talked about just now is going to get you like 80% of the way there, which is super far from most folks. And then what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to promise different tiers of content. Okay. And it depends on the business type. So if the customer is a paving company and their average ticket is $50,000, well, then obviously charging $2,800 like isn't that big of a deal to them. But maybe they take your middle tier, $1,800. I'll put my comment here, actually. Or they just want to pay, $700 a month, and it's good, So what's their desire appetite? You can basically like give them these three tiers. Hey, where do you want it to be? And what you can do is you can have this will get you 5 posts or 5 pages a month. This will get you 10 a month. This will get you 25. Whatever it is, make it like way better for the third tier. And when you have these 3 tiers, okay, and this is the amount of content you're going to produce or whatever, and 25 may be a lot. Before you even quote these prices, and so this is like right here is setup, and over here is your monthly ratings right here. So this is $700, $1,800, and $2,900. You're going to want to make sure, okay, you have your website builder, so your SaaS, set up correctly. And gosh, terribly SaaS and your people. So you want to have a person in place that's going to be responsible for these pages what we're talking about. Okay. And all you're going to do is I'm just going to give you the keywords. And here's the SOP. Here's the standard operating procedure for each page. Duplicate, swap out these pages. Here's the page title. Here's how you use it. Here's how you chat GPT to write a description, etc. And here's how many pages I want built per month. Quote me your price, right? So you may get a quote overseas for $200 a month, $500 a month, $1,000 a month, whatever, etc. But now the whole fulfillment in the process, because you set it up for them in place, and you have the expertise or enough expertise to be too dangerous. Now this whole thing is basically a passive entity for you. And I know I use the example of a paving company because I know one where it starts off real strong, real client, like, going to help you, going to serve you. But over time, like it just becomes like just another expense that they just kind of don't think about. Because their average ticket is $55,000 a project. Okay. So one project a month pays for that more than enough. So this is an example of local SEO as a service. So what tools do you use? I mentioned some. You need to be able to fulfill on website building. You need to be able to fulfill on doing some planning with the customer. And then, of course, you need to be able to fulfill on the content, which is really, really important. And it's basically an infinite amount of content pieces you can create for specific local SEO companies. So like, for example, you could literally say to ChatGPT, hey, give me some SEO. Give me, you could say that there's I forgot the phrase. Gosh, that's not kind of, you can give me an SEO plan for the next 5 weeks for this specific keyword in a specific area for this, for if I want to do 5 posts a month, what should my topics be? And they can literally just punch them out for you, which is really, really cool. So use that tool. It's really, really fun. All right. Now, I've gone over a bunch of stuff. Okay, I've gone over local SEO, how to do it, how to fulfill on it, a quick crash course to help you. Reputation management, social media management, lead generation as a service, how to think about these kind of things. Okay, so the next video, I'm gonna start showing you guys some tools to get all of this done. And I'm really excited about it because it's gonna help you crush. All right. So no more theory. Let's start doing it. All right, I'll see you next video. Hey there, I hope you enjoyed this video. Over the next few days, we are going to be releasing more free content to help you in your local marketing context. My hope is that you learn so much that it's easy for you to go out and implement to your local current clients and gain and gather up new clients because of these new services. Also, at the end of this video series, we have a special new tool we are launching. So make sure you watch all the videos so you can learn all the context about all the things you can do, and then go use that new tool to profit in your local context. Let's grow and scale together. I'll see you there.